Lee, obviously a huge match tomorrow night, a huge occasion on the European stage against a good side in Aston Villa. How excited are you ahead of this one?
Yes, the whole place is excited. It's exactly what we've wanted to achieve and wanted to do on a regular basis. And this is it. This is why I came here. This is why players come here. This is what we sell to the lads. It's a change for fans. It's a sellout Easter Road under the lights. It's going to be an amazing atmosphere. We've got to turn up. We've got to make sure we perform. We're against a top class, a world class opposition. English Premier League is one of the toughest in the world, and Aston Villa, rightly so, had a fantastic run to earn their right to be in this competition. So, top players, a very athletic team, and obviously a very successful manager. But this is a great chance for us to put our club on the map a little bit, but also test ourselves against the best in the world.
How do you approach this first leg? Is it all about the atmosphere, the style, making Aston Villa feel uncomfortable?
Well, I think our supporters play a massive part. We need that encouragement. Every action needs to be applauded, and they will. This is a big night for all of us. You've got so many various narratives that go with a night like tomorrow night. So, it's our job to make sure that we really stay steely focused on the performance element, that players make really good decisions and they have absolute concentration, because if you don't, the level of Aston Villa and the quality that they've got will pick you off. So really important factor for us is to enjoy it, to believe massively in ourselves and the performance levels that we can get to, but then we've got to bring our best.
How important is the first section of the game and making sure the players aren't overawed by the atmosphere, the competition or the opponent?
Yeah, and it's something that we've worked on and we've discussed. We are quite good in those sort of 25-minute blocks in the sense of the mindset and the focus. So, obviously we've got a top opposition and they'll have their ideas on how that first 25 minutes needs to go. But enables you to settle as any player, and if you're in flow, feeling good, your first couple of touches are good within that 25 minutes, it can really carry you forward for the whole 90.
Yeah, just finally, before I go on to team news, what's your message been to the players ahead of this one?
Just believe, it's really a strong feeling that we've earned this opportunity. We've worked really, really hard to get here. It was a topsy-turvy start to the season, and now we're in a very good place very early in the season. Last year, to drive that standard, to just get up to fifth and build the squad out and seduce players to come to the club is really important as well. And part of that story was this game. So we've now proved, so when we're talking to new recruits and when we're trying to push our young players through and develop them to become top players, all these experiences are good for the football club. Even the organisational piece of having to turn around the games very quickly. I think we sold out within 20 odd minutes of this game, and that is a big effort been put in as well from everybody behind the scenes, and I thank everybody for that. Particularly at Easter Road, that have had to deal with this onslaught, and it's good, and that's what we've got to get used to. We've got to get comfortable with being uncomfortable, both on and off the pitch, and that will drive our standards moving forward.
Yeah, absolutely. And in terms of team news, I wanted to start with Dylan Levitt. How's he? Obviously, he's had a few scans over the last few days.
He's good. It's the best case scenario, so the injury is more to the capsule than it is to the ligament, which means once the swelling settles down, he should go back to normal pretty quickly. We're hoping to have him available after the international break. He may even potentially go away with Wales if selected within that period. So, yes, we want to look after him, but at the same time we want to use that space to get him back to full fitness.
Absolutely. And in terms of the other players as well, obviously Dylan Venti had a bloody nose after the Wraith Rovers game, and Jake Doyle-Hayes, I believe, is working his way back.
Yes, Jake's trained the last couple of days, which is good news. Obviously an Aston Villa academy product, and so he's very hungry and motivated to get back to full fitness there, and Dylan was just a little welcome to Scotland.
Absolutely, Lee. Thank you for speaking to us.
Thank you.
Perfect.